This week's takeaway with Tammy. My dog just came running in right when I was getting ready to film because uh, I heard I heard somebody yelling at her. I imagine she was running after a bunny, which our yard is full of bunnies right now, but she's not supposed to chase them. So right now she's feeling very repentant. She came running in here to find me after she got yelled at, and so now she's trying to say she's very sorry. So I know, you're a good girl. You're just a doggy, and that's what doggies do. They chase bunnies, right? I know, I get it. Um, and I guess that's appropriate because that's kind of what I want to talk to you about today. Um, is how I guess it's about grace, right? God's grace, how He's so good to us. He forgives us. We mess up all the time. We're all on this journey, right? We're on this life journey, and we're learning all the time. And sometimes we're having to relearn what we learned. Comes around again and again. And this week I've just been doing a lot of soul searching and asking God for grace for my my mistakes, my sins, the things that He's been showing me in my heart that maybe I hadn't really been looking at and seeing that were there. And I think the biggest thing for me this week though was that I seem to be more able to. I guess she's feeling better. She's gonna go back out and see if there's any bunnies nearby. Um, anyway, so the thing with me that I noticed this week though was that I tend to accept grace from God better than I extend grace to others that I might be having trouble with. So Jesus has been talking to me about that, and I'm working on it. I'm trying to be gracious to myself, even being able to look at that and not just want to just give up or quit trying or just get so frustrated with myself that that I don't grow anymore. I think that's the trouble. Is sometimes I think I should be grown past this by now, right? I shouldn't be doing that anymore. I should just be able to easily extend grace to everyone else, just like how Jesus extends it to me. And yet I still struggle with it. So this morning in my Bible reading, I was reading in Colossians. Colossians is an amazing book. I love this letter so much. It's short, which I appreciate. He says so much in a short amount of time and space, right? He uses minimal words to just give us a power punch, right? And anyway, it's one of my favorite books. I love the book of Colossians. So today I want to read to you Colossians 3. And so it's going to be quite a bit of reading because I'm going to read you 17 verses, okay? But I want to read this to you. So maybe if you could just find yourself some stillness and just listen, because these are Paul's words to the church at Colossae. And when he's talking to the church at Colossae, I feel like he's talking right to me. So maybe just find your stillness and let him speak to you. And then just do with the words, wherever you're at in your life. A lot of us were stuck day in and day out, and stuck isn't a very nice word, but sometimes that's how it feels with the people that we love the most, right? The people that are most important to us, and yet sometimes we can just get where we're holding on to stuff that we shouldn't be holding on to. We need to have forgiveness and grace for everybody around us. So here's Colossians 3. He says, "You are always and dearly loved by God, so robe yourself with virtues of God, since you have been divinely chosen to be holy. Be merciful as you endeavor to understand others, and be compassionate, showing kindness toward all. Be gentle and humble, unoffendable in your patience with others. Tolerate the weaknesses of others in the family of faith, forgiving one another in the same way you have been graciously forgiven by Jesus Christ. If you find fault with someone, release this same gift of forgiveness to them. For love is supreme and must flow through each of these virtues. Love becomes the mark of true maturity. Let your heart be always guided by the peace of the Anointed One who called you to peace as part of his one body. And always be thankful. Let the word of Christ live in you richly, flooding you with all wisdom. Apply the scriptures as you teach and instruct one another with the Psalms and with festive praises and with prophetic songs given to you spontaneously by the Spirit to sing to God with all your hearts. Let every activity of your lives and every word that comes from your lips be drenched with the beauty of the Lord Jesus, the Anointed One, and bring your constant praise to God the Father because of what Christ has done for you. So there's a lot in that, and I've just been reading it over a few times and just letting my soul soak in that to accept that and then to practice it. And that's my prayer today, is that Jesus would help me practice these things, help me practice grace for others and forgiveness toward others. She's back again. I hope you have a great week, and I look forward to talking to you next week. Thanks. Bye.